What the heck is going on with my nursing license in my home? Baby, wait, let me explain before you start to point your cane. Girl, I'm about to have a fit. I'm about to lose my license over this. How did I get into this? Shoulda never became a nurse with this. What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ checking in once again, back with another video. Now, it seems as though Washington State has done a sweep and they taking everybody license. People losing their license over relationships, sending explicit pics they shouldn't be sending, doing all kind of stuff. And we here to talk about it. Don't lose your license over something crazy. Let's get it.
But you can live pretty well by yourself.
Now, this article comes from hoodline.com and it states Washington State Health Department revokes and suspends healthcare licenses over ethical violations and criminal charges. Let's talk about it. Public trust is paramount in the healthcare profession, which is why regulatory boards act decisively when it comes to unethical conduct within their ranks. In a sweeping move for accountability, the Washington State Department of Health has revoked or suspended a handful of healthcare providers' credentials, citing various malpractices and criminal charges. The department's Health System Quality Assurance Division is tasked with setting licensing standards for more than 80 healthcare professions, including the likes of dentists, nurses, and counselors. Disciplinary actions spanning across multiple counties have seen professionals lose their ability to practice, some for a finite period, others indefinitely. For instance, and they dropping names, so I'm gonna just read them. For instance, John Edward Husley, a registered nurse from Aston County, faces suspension of no less than 5 years following a voyeurism charge. And I actually had to look this up, because I wasn't sure exactly what that was. That was a word I was unfamiliar with. And my teacher from nursing school always said, CJ, if you don't know something, look it up. So I looked it up. Voyeurism. One obtaining sexual gratification from observing unsuspecting individuals who are partly undressed or all the way unclothed or engaged in smashing acts. So that's somebody pretty much getting turned on from, people doing that kind of stuff. Now, the article straight up named him as a person that's doing this. So this is not alleged. This is like facts according to them. So it says he faces a suspension of no less than 5 years following voyeurism charges, as reported by the Department of Health. Similar punitive measures have been taken in Cowlitz County against Michael J. Ross, another registered nurse who was charged with a litany of offenses involving exploitive imagery. I don't know what's up with you dudes. But I was reading some of the comments, and one of the nurses who was claiming to have worked with the first nurse, the guy who lost his license, saying that he was pretty much taking pictures of patients in uncompromising positions and unclothed and all that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know how true that is. That is alleged. I don't know. So I haven't seen any of the charges, but that is alleged. So, but if it is true, but let me just put some more allegedly on that. Straight up alleged. But if it is true, that's a crazy reason to lose your license. But that's why I say some of these nurses really need to be evaluated. We really need mental health evaluations now in this field more than ever, because it's people coming in with all kind of things going on with them, and this is a wild reason to lose your license. But guess what? If somebody was, let's just say this was the case and he was doing this to patients, which we don't know, but if that was the case, he only got 5 years. That's something that everybody should be worried about, because if I was to find out that that was my nurse, he probably don't want to take no pictures like that of somebody like me. But I'm just saying, if that was my nurse, we would have a problem. And if I knew that was my nurse, we would definitely have a problem. To the second guy, what's up with all you dudes? Some of y'all dudes is nasty. Let me see. To the second guy, Michael J. Ross, another RN who was charged in exploitive imagery. Now, when it comes to that, when you're trying to exploit someone, you're trying to benefit from almost like blackmail type, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're exploiting them, it's in a negative way. I don't know if there's somebody who, like, how did they even figure that out? Sending exploitive images, if this nurse was sending pictures of different patients to other people in crazy situations, or was it him sending pictures of himself to different people? That could be taken all kind of different ways. So I'm not really sure of how they even came to figure that out. But yeah, so his license is out of here too, for that, for at least for right now. Now it says, moreover, the integrity of the profession demands not just skill but also ethical comportment. Monica A. Davis, an LPN in King County, has been indefinitely suspended for engaging in a romantic relationship with a person incarcerated at her place of work. Lord have mercy. How many times are we gonna run into cases like this? Lord, ladies, that's a stupid reason to lose your license. You got literally dozens and dozens and dozens of guys that you could deal with, and you want to deal with the dude in jail. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with you if this is the case? Like, that's dumb. That is a dumb reason to lose your license. That makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. You that desperate that you want to mess with the dudes in jail? The ones who can. This is why I keep telling cats, like, it's not about money. Girls messing with dudes who literally can't get no job. So it's not about money at the end of the day. That's crazy. But let's finish this up. It says, Pierce County's Tiffany Marie Torres, a certified nursing assistant, found herself on the receiving end of suspension due to being listed on a long-term care abuse and neglect registry, a sobering reminder that trust breaches and caretaker roles are taken seriously. Out-of-state licenses have also come under scrutiny. Oh, they going for the people who worked in their state, and now they out-of-state. They not playing. It says out-of-state licenses have also come under scrutiny, with professionals like Kristen Rose Bowling of Colorado, they naming cats, and Elizabeth Mercedes Hernandez of Florida suspended for unprofessional conduct and serious criminal convictions related to healthcare fraud, respectively. That is crazy. So I wonder, they didn't say exactly what they did, but I wonder what it was that they did. Was it, you know, I don't know. It says these disciplinary actions not only highlight the zero tolerance policy towards unprofessional behavior, but also serve as a measure to maintain the public's trust in the healthcare providers. The department ensures transparency and the accessibility of provider information through their online lookup tool, encouraging consumers to report any professional conduct they might encounter. In an age where healthcare fraud and ethical lapses are all too common, the Department of Health's steadfast oversight remains a crucial safeguard for patients' well-being and the integrity of the healthcare system. Well, I think you got to be very careful when you just start suspending license for any reason that comes up, and you start revoking license, because anybody can report you for any reason. You know what I'm saying? Especially depending on the state. Some states are very sensitive when it comes to that stuff. So you got to be very careful when you're doing stuff like that. People can definitely report you for any reason and all that kind of stuff. Even they can even report you just for something little. So you better be careful. You better watch what you do. Cover yourself, get you some malpractice insurance, and just make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you getting in and you getting out, because they are coming for nurses right now in a time where it's a shortage, where you got hospitals on a brink of closing. They are coming for nurses, ladies and gentlemen, and we got to be ready. We got to stay ready. But some of those reasons for losing your license, y'all being weirdos and hooking up with inmates at your job and all that kind of stuff, that's crazy. That's crazy. And yeah, nobody feels sorry for you. Nobody feels sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for no dude out here being weird, sending pics and taking pics of patients. You deserve to lose your license. I don't feel sorry for no chick out here that's kicking it with with the inmate who done slapped, robbed, and stole, or maybe shot somebody. I don't feel sorry for you. I'm not gonna say you need to lose your license over that, but that's dumb. So just be careful. We try to avoid instances like that because we trying to get to the bag at the end of the day. So if you don't do nothing else, protect your license and get paid, young nurse, get paid. My name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell so you don't miss none of the content. On our way to 30,000 subs, ladies and gentlemen, and that means we will be 70,000 away from our 100K plaque. So we working, we gonna get there, and let's make it happen. So until next time, if you don't do nothing else, get paid. Young nurse, get paid. Peace.